So good day everyone. Now we are now in video 2, which is the topic are new historicism and cultural materialism. The number 2 is ethnic studies and post-colonial criticism, and gender study, feminism, and queer theory. So first is let us all discuss about new historicism and cultural materialism. So the new historical approach emphasizes the cultural context in which text is produced rather than focusing exclusively on the formal structure of the text itself. So in the new historicism, posit that literary works are not singular or solitary forms, but instead a product of different networks of social material practices. So the next is new historicists argue that all levels of society share in a circulation of power through the production and distribution of the most elementary cultural and social texts. So power does not reside somehow above, and the lawyers, politicians, and the police, but rather follows a principle of circulation. So cultural materialism is a theoretical framework and research method for examining the relationships between the physical and economic aspect of production. Like, it also explores the values, beliefs, worldviews that predominate society. So the major difference is the new historicist. It is tend to concentrate on those at the top of the social hierarchy, like the church, the monarchy, or the upper classes. So while cultural materialists tend to concentrate on those at the bottom of the social hierarchy, like the lower classes, women, and other marginalized people. So the next topic is the ethnic studies and post-colonial criticism. So the ethnic studies concerns itself generally with art and literature. So it produced by identifiable ethnic group, either marginalized or in a subordinate position to a dominant culture. So a post-colonial criticism investigates the relationship between colonizer and colonized in the period of post-colonization. So post-colonial theory and framework critically view the social, political, cultural, and economic effect of colonialism and imperialism. So these effects are examined under the assumption that colonialism and imperialism impacted the societies that were colonized. So the major tenets of post-colonial theory include the exploration of power dynamics between the colonizer and colonized, including how colonizer imposed their cultural and political, and how the colonized resisted and subverted these efforts. So the last I am going to discuss is gender studies, feminism, and queer theory. So, the queer theory is an interdisciplinary field that encourages one to look at the world through new avenues. So it simply means that it is a way of thinking that dismantles traditional assumptions about gender and sexual identities. So challenges traditional academic approaches and fights against social inequality. So in a feminist theory, it is focused on analyzing. Focuses on analyzing gender inequality. Themes often explored in feminist theory. So it is include, of course, discrimination, objectification, especially sexual objectification, like oppression, patriarchy, stereotyping, art history, and contemporary art and aesthetics. So fundamentally, queer theory does not construct or defend any particular identity, but instead grounded in post-structuralism and deconstruction. So it works to actively critique heteronormativity. So it is exposing and breaking down traditional assumptions that sexual and gender identities are presumed to be heterosexual.